Across New Mexico, rivers, streams, and even small drainages play a critical role in our water supply and overall watershed health. Hermit's Peak Watershed Alliance is working to restore these systems one stream mile at a time, addressing both long-standing challenges and the notable damage caused by the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire. In this video, we explore the restoration of a section of the Sapeo River on the Pritzlaff Ranch, a project that combines diverse goals with nature-based techniques to help this river and its floodplain recover, rejuvenate, and once again support the land and people that rely on it.
Yes, I'm Manuel. I work here. I'm the ranch manager of this place. And my boss is Richard Pritzlaff. Well, before that, it was owned for like about 2 years, 2 to 3 years for Nature Conservancy. And then before that, it was Richard Pritzlaff, the great uncle of this young man, Richard Pritzlaff now. The old man, old Richard, he used to have cattle, and then he used to have permits to take those cattle to the national forest over there, to government property, and to graze them over there during the summer. He didn't have it anymore in 1972, and then by that time he was already raising Arabian horses. During the time that this young Richard owned it, which was from 2000 this way to 2025 now. We did a lot of thinning. We did like 1,200 acres total. And then they've been doing some restoration work in the creek here. And that's done by Hermit's Peak Watershed Alliance or something like that. And that's what is going on right now.
My name is Omar Orejiron. I am with Watershed Artisans. We're here on the Sapeo River on the Pritzlaff Ranch in eastern New Mexico. So we started this project last fall. We came in to take care of approximately a mile length of river here. Through the years, you can see the channel has incised quite a bit. We got, about a 4-foot bank. And it continued that way all through this whole section, through some floods and some other environmental reasons that caused this.
One of our basic restoration tools are willow fascines. We've installed willow fascines at the base of some severely eroding stream banks. They are made with local live willow branches and anchored at the water's edge. These willow bundles will sprout and grow into a willow fence that will capture eroding soil, keeping it out of the river and help repair this erosion.
So it was entrenched, and the idea with this project was to bring up the stage of the river. So when the water does come up, it's able to access the floodplains at smaller events. At the same time, we are building some deepening pools and creating habitat for fish, wildlife habitat. So what you'd see here is a lot of our log jams that we put in, and what that will do is constrict the river as the water comes up, and it creates some of those more scour pools, and it raises that stage because the water will pile up behind these log structures and rock structures, and it'll access that floodplain sooner because it needs time to get through the openings that we have. Those openings is like the thumb on a hose where it increases the pressure, and that pressure will scour the pools out. So we created quite a bit in these different sections here. There's a few areas like on this bank, and there's a few more downstream where the bank is getting cut through. So we've rock armored those banks so that it would protect those banks, take out the energy from those banks.
The grazing areas, they've gone better ever since he got rid of all the horses. And nowadays we use it very little, very small areas for grazing cattle, something like 10, 12 animals. not like during the summer. Well, we did it until 2012 or so, and then he quit. And now, because no animals, no domestic animals in the property, seeing all the greenery of the place, it's been just showing, doing good. Yes.
By restoring the ability of the river to access its floodplain, we're helping reduce the severity of downstream flooding, filter sediment from stormwater, and store water underground. Intentionally placed structures like log jams, boulder clusters, and willow fascines are stabilizing the channel, capturing sediment, and creating rich habitat for fish, amphibians, and their food sources. The developing riparian bosque is becoming a vibrant green corridor that protects the river, supports wildlife, and adds natural beauty to the landscape. Through these nature-based methods, this stretch of the Sapeo River is becoming more resilient, more vibrant, and a powerful example of what healthy restoration can offer us all.